Are you embarrassed by the clutter in your home? These simple tips will help you create a tidy home so you are confident when people come over instead of stressed out. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. Here you'll find weekly home decor videos with practical tips for a home you'll love. Today I'm going to teach you some of my favorite simple tips for creating a habit of keeping your space tidy. For most of my life, I've been one of those people that is constantly cleaning and tidying up and keeping my space nice. However, when I got into college, I did struggle with this for a while until I was able to create habits for myself in order to keep my place and my space tidy and neat. The Marie Kondo method is very popular right now, and there's people all over the internet getting rid of their stuff and tidying up. And while there is a time and a place for that, after you get rid of your stuff, you still have to be able to keep your place tidy. So these habits and tips will be able to help you to keep your space tidy without having to get rid of your stuff. Tip number one is everything has a place. If you constantly just leave things out and don't put them away in a space that is specifically designated for them, that's how you get clutter. If everything has a specific place that it goes in your house, then it won't be left out. That doesn't mean that it has to be super organized. It just means that you have a place to put it. You have a place where you put your shoes. You have a place where you put the paper towels. You have a place where you put your cleaning supplies. It can be in a cabinet, it can be on a counter, it can be in a certain place. But the problem is when those kinds of things start to pile up and accumulate, that's when you get clutter. So start out by giving everything a place, and then once you have that set up, then you can get it organized. That's what I've been going through on my Organize on a Budget series, and I will link those videos down below. Everything in my house has a place, but it was starting to get disorganized. It was in a cabinet or it was in a closet, but now I'm working on getting those things organized. So if you already have a place for everything in your home, check those videos out and that'll help you get those places organized. Another resource that I have to share with you with this aspect is my home organization essentials, and I'll tell you at the end of this video how to get those. But those two things will help you organize your spaces once everything has a place. Tip number two is don't save the mess for later. This can be a trap that a lot of us get caught in, and I have struggled with for a while. So let's take the mail, for example. I used to just set the mail on the counter and wait for later to go through it after I got the mail. And that created a complete mess and disorganization that I couldn't keep up with. One thing I'm working on right now is I get the mail and I don't just set it on the counter and walk away. I go through it right away and then I put it in its place. That could be the trash or the recycling. Certain things get shredded, and then other things like coupons I put in a file, which is their place, so I take care of it right away. Another example of this is leaving shoes or anything on the floor. A lot of us have just gotten in the habit of if we see something on the floor or where it's not supposed to be, we just walk past it and save it for later. But that is how you end up with a lot of clutter that you have to clean up. So if you pass by a pair of shoes on the floor on your way to the bedroom or wherever they go, just pick them up and take them with you. It's much easier to deal with these things right away, right when you see them or right when you get them, instead of saving them for later. Because as you continually save things for later, they all end up piling up and boom, you have clutter. Tip number three is invest in tools that will make your life and tidying up easier. The number one tool I use to make my life easier is my Roomba. A Roomba is one of those little round robots that vacuums up by itself. We have 2 cats that shed a ton, and we also have a dog, and I have a lot of hair that is constantly on the floor. I just set it and turn it on before I walk out of the house, and it takes care of it for me so I don't have to. Another tool that I have like that is another type of vacuum, and it is a dust buster. So it's one of those rechargeable small cordless vacuums that I keep charged in the laundry room. It's perfect for the laundry room because that's where the litter boxes are in our house, so I can just grab it off of the wall and quickly clean up the litter around the house, and it's very easy to grab in different situations where I have a small mess that I need to clean up. I don't have to bust out the Roomba to take care of it. I don't have to pull out my whole big upright vacuum that I have to plug into the wall. I can just walk in, grab the dust buster, clean it up, put it away. Done, taken care of. Makes it easy, and so I don't avoid it. There are smaller ways that you can do this too. Another product that I have and keep in my home to make things easier for me is Lysol wipes. I talked about in a video several weeks ago about my favorite DIY cleaners, and those are the ones that I use all the time. However, sometimes I have a quick thing that I need to clean up and I don't want to bust out a spray bottle and paper towels, and that's where Lysol wipes come in handy. So if I have something that I need to clean up really quick, I can just grab my container of Lysol wipes, wipe it up, throw it away, and move on. That way I don't avoid it because I don't want to take the time to clean it up with my regular cleaning supplies. And my last example of a tool that makes my life easier is the duster that I've been using recently. I used to use the dusters that are reusable that you can throw in the washing machine and use again. I still have them, but lately I've been liking to dust with the ones that you just slide on the duster and then throw away when you're done. I've learned that if I don't have to deal with rewashing it and I can just throw away the duster whenever I'm done, it makes me more apt to deal with it and then move on with my life. My last tip for keeping your home tidy is to put tools in places that are easily accessible. So when I was talking about the dust buster, I said it's in a perfect spot because it's in my laundry room and I can easily clean it up. I would avoid cleaning up the litter in the laundry room a lot more if that dust buster wasn't in the place where I need it most. Because it's there, it's easy to grab, easy to use, and I don't avoid it. Same thing with the Lysol wipes. I buy the bulk packages of the Lysol wipes. I keep some in the laundry room. There's some in the kitchen under the sink, and there's some in the bathroom. That way, when I need it, it's easy to grab. I don't have to walk across the house to go get it, and I'm not going to avoid it. So put things where you know you're gonna need them, and if you need them in multiple places, invest in multiple, and you'll probably get a better deal for buying in bulk. Following these tips will help you build the habit of keeping a tidy home so you can feel confident and create a home you'll love. If you've been struggling with this or are overwhelmed, pick one of these tips, start working on it, and when you've got that mastered, pick another one and move on from there. That way you can slowly build the habits over time. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it helps you create a home you'll love and feel confident in. Don't forget to check out my free guide, Home Organization Essentials, that I mentioned in tip number 1. Just click on the first link down in the description and that will take you to a page where I ask for your name and email address. Just pop in your name and email, that way I know where to send it. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up down below. Also, comment down below and let me know, do you have any other simple tips for keeping your home tidy and clutter-free? If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and hit the bell, that way you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.